It's all in your mind. The problem with you is you still think you're real. You think you're wearing those clothes? You think you're crouched on that floor? Bullshit! You ain't got a body no more, son. It's all up here now. You want to move something, you gotta move it with your mind. You gotta focus. You hear what I'm saying? How? I don't know how you focus. Just focus. Do that. You gotta take all your emotions, all your anger, all your love, all your hate, and push it way down here into the pit of your stomach, and then let it explode like a reactor.
Mission, the Christian vision of those who listen. The mathematician made an addition to the future, but truth is equidistant from lies of politicians. The masses like an audience, eyes on the magician, and transpired hands that be flipping while Rome is burning. The worm is in the system, but it's constantly evolving. The people never created the problem, and yet the ones who formed them always claim to solve them. Like the earth, we stuck in the rut just revolving. Gotta break free and answer the calling of our ancestors who were fallen, subjected to torment for another man's financial fortune. Colonialism, of course, has changed. Not the game, but the name is strange. It's like liberation and enslavement are the same. You think we would've came for Hussein if he was in the Ukraine? It's basic, the smell of death depends on the nation. In some, it's covered with a fragrance. In others, it's punching his head with an ace. Basement, police station, fully equipped with a bull and a whip. War faces get torn in all places. Justice is blind, and so are the judges in court cases. Racist, blinded by hatred. The Rockefeller laws never caught a rapist. We all faceless faces in the matrix.
The real problem with progress is not that things aren't more efficient. The trouble is they're the same things. World War this, World War that.
7 layers of memory, disbanded by Hennessy. Can't remember my past, y'all don't know what it meant to me. Ostensibly, I'm everything that you ever pretend to be, but on the rail, I'm relentlessly destroying your identity. Metal leaving inside of my mind is hard to find. There's no yellow brick roads and no orange shines. Bent like an archer, trying to find his target, stumbling in the market. A step without proper recital, better rely on a Bible, or else niggas die trying to fly like Corey Lotto, suicidal. It's downward spiral, my idol is idle. Wherever he at, bring a water foreign embassies, cause the enemy is heavily strapped. The fog of war, well into the steam. Red rose petals that fell in the stream, got flushed down the drain, straight into my dreams. This the main line, like injections into a fiend. We are not humans, we are machines, like the Army, Air Force, Navy and Marines. The screams are inaudible, not even possible, nor recordable. Straight from Anomalyville, where foreign policy kills for monopoly bills. They suggest that I'm probably ill, so I swallow my modesty pills, embraced in the bodily chills as a demand for commodity fills. If the proletariat don't die, the economy will. Forget the shoes, the socks gotta be filled by hard workers. You gotta reveal that this is not comedy. We don't got modeling skills. Blue collar collect dollars as we wallow in bills, paying for milk, waiting for the bottles to fill. The beast speak to me, he got me swarmed to secrecy. I swarm on the deities. Sorry, mom, I do not believe what you reading me. Snow White got in his sleep easily. The little dwarf drugged it evenly. Now I'm paranoid myself and can't sleep peacefully. Peace to the measly, with plans of defeating me, but just compete decently. In custody of the streets releasing me. Speak vehemently with no decency. On the east they greeting me. Prepare to feast, roll up a seat for me. Get a wolf by black smoke easily. I see black skies from the view of a cat's eyes. Chastised by the baptized. John the Baptist, they want him to act live, so we can catch fire, but I'm glorious and free. Descended by degrees, universal, the circle is all me. Depending on MCs to bring it back to the essence, back to the peasants and poor who endure lessons, not corrupt them. So I've invested in money and time, so cats respect it. Please, I adore all skeptics who ignore their death wish, blind unaware. They stepped into a Lexus with a pearly white nice necklace, but really stepped into an excess of self-hate and sexist, reckless behavior. They heard I was flying to Texas, and since I couldn't be arrested, they felt pressured. Cruise missiles were rejected, shot me out the sky, and yeah, they searched the wreckage, but nothing was found on the ground when they checked it.